Hello Sagittarius, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading for the first half of October from the 1st through the 15th. General reading as always, guys. It won't resonate with every single person, so please do take from this whatever makes sense for you and release the rest. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below, and of course I'll include a link to all of the decks and creators that you see here today, Sagittarius. These are the three decks we're going to start things off with. The first is my self-created deck, the HeartSpace Oracle, and then we'll grab a message from the Twin Flame Poetic Confessions deck by Sister Moon Tarot, and then lastly, Behind the Moon Oracle, Illusions in Love revealed by Calico Moon Oracle. What we're focusing on here today are twin flames and or soulmates in separation. Do they still think of you? Do they miss you? Do they still love you? All right, so that's what we're focusing on. Let me set these guys aside and we'll start with what's in the heart space. All right, and cross watchers and anyone else who's been guided to this reading are welcome. All right, what's in the heart space of this connection? Let's grab this one. Oh man, okay. I pulled this for another sign, I forget which. If you happen to be a cross watcher and you see this exact message, maybe that's the person that you're focused on. They say it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. Who came up with this bullshit? Okay, so some of you guys don't believe that. It's, you know, you would prefer, of course, to stay with this person, and they more than likely prefer to stay with you. So we'll have to see, of course, how and why that's coming through the way it is. Okay, what is your second focus message, Sagittarius? Let's take a look at that. All right, let's grab this one. I just did a reading. Who was that for? I forgot the last sign. I forgot. I just pulled this exact same card, timing. Timing is everything. Oh, it was for Taurus. So if some of you guys are cross-watching for Taurus. Okay, so timing is everything. This I know. I know I didn't take the opportunity when it was my love I should have shown. So there's something, some reference to the reason why you guys are not together right now. It comes down to timing. There could be references to divine timing here. Okay? And again, going back, they say it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. But clearly, either you don't agree with that, your person doesn't agree with that, you don't resonate with that theory. Okay? So let's see. What is your next focus message here? Let's grab this one. I want to call you. Okay, maybe they're afraid to actually call you, which is why timing is coming through here. They want so badly to reach out to you, Sagittarius, and maybe you do too. Maybe you want that phone to ring, you know? All right, so there's this desire to reach out. Maybe this is something that you both ultimately are wanting. So we'll see how this all plays out. Let's grab some insight from On the Horizon Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius in love and life, first half of October, for twin flames or soulmates in separation. They want to call you. But the thing is, you know, wanting and doing are two separate things. Family nest. Some of you guys could have shared a family, or just going back to your roots of family, your support system in your life. But I'm feeling for some of you guys, you shared a home. You have children together. You've built a life together. And you're not together. Obviously, there's a separation here. Look at this. We have another reference to time. Broken, damaged. In time, perhaps what's broken between the two of you can be fixed. Look at this. We have communication, followed by free. So what I'm getting from this, Sagittarius, is that maybe your person wasn't free to communicate with you before, for whatever reason. But they want to call you now. They want to reach out. Or this could be interpreted to mean that in time, once they are free to do so, they will be able to communicate with you. So if someone's not free, perhaps there's a reference here that somebody could have been in another relationship, if that applies to some of you guys. And that could be also why you lost this person, because they might have already been in another relationship. So there could be third-party references here for some of you, unfortunately. But we have angel protection. So the angels are actually watching out for you during this time, Sagittarius, protecting you, helping you to heal, watching over your person too. And then we have fear. Okay, so I do feel that from your person, that they're afraid to reach out. They're afraid to call you. They want to so badly, but they're afraid. That is what's coming through here. All right, so let's add to this with some messages from the Love Potion Oracle. This is another deck by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. All right, so Sagittarius, what else do we need to know here when it comes to you and your person? Twin flames, soulmates, and separation. So just the fact that they want to call you and reach out, yes, they're still thinking of you. There's a lot that they want to say, I feel. They want to be able to repair the damage. Cold energy, slow progress. Okay, I do understand why it's slow, because we've got references to time coming through here. They're afraid. Okay, that's why things are cold right now. That cold, stagnant, frozen energy. No movement for now. Drinking from another cup of love. Okay, there we go. That is a reference to a third-party element. Drinking from someone else's cup. Not yours. Not their own, you know? Somebody could have had a drinking problem also. And that's why things are just going really slow between the two of you. Maybe you haven't forgiven this person. Or maybe this could be a recent breakup for some of you guys and you're just really upset. And then we have clashing. Okay, it makes sense for some of you guys. Clashing, fire, ice, cold, ice. You are a fire sign, Sagittarius. You represent the fire here. So you might be giving your person the silent treatment, that cold shoulder. And you guys are clashing. And if you're not interacting, if you guys are not talking, your person might be picking up off of that vibe from you somehow. Or the last time you guys spoke and communicated, they could feel this very cold energy from you. Or you might have really let them have it and just lost your temper, perhaps. Turned up the heat when it came to the conversation and things got really heated between the two of you and it didn't end well, perhaps. And then we have locked off, okay? You could have blocked this person, maybe on social media. I'm feeling that you guys are in separation. You detached yourself from this person, Sagittarius, for a very good reason. I don't feel that you would have done that unless you had a really good, solid reason to break free from a situation that was not working for you. And they know this. They know. They love you. They still love you. They want to call you. I feel it. They know that they've lost you and they've got some regrets over why things played out the way it has, but they're also allowing their fears to kind of stand in the way of progress here. And then we have open to talk. So clearly they're letting you know that I want to call you. They're open to talk, but are you on the same page? Are you ready to talk? For some of you, I feel you're not. There are those of you who are, but not all of you are ready to talk to this person. You're still hurt, you're still angry, you're still frustrated. this is a broken connection. Maybe they're unable to communicate to you because you block them or you block their phone number. And then we've got other options, which we already know they were entertaining other options, because we do have references here that they were drinking from another cup of love. That to me is a reference to stepping out on the relationship. And I do feel somebody was just drinking a little bit too much. And look at the next card, Take It Easy. We got that big old bottle of liquor right there. Okay, so I do feel somebody kind of drowned their sorrows in just drinking too much, just numbing themselves, not wanting to feel the pain over the breakup, over what they've done, regrets that they had after you guys went your separate ways. But look at these next two cards. We've got this could be the one, and then starting over. This is what they're wanting, Sagittarius. Are you open to it, is the question. Are you open to that? Would you want to open up lines of communication with this person and start over again? And then the bottom of the deck, look at this. The love is strong. No, followed by intensifying chemistry. Oh my gosh. So the love is strong. The chemistry is here. They know they messed up. They want to call you. It's up to you. If you want to unblock them, if you've blocked them on social media, on your phone, or really just closed yourself off from this person. Okay, so let's add some tarot to this. This is my new tarot deck that's called Tarot Teacher, and it's available with both the gold edging and without it. And I created this deck, guys, for those who are interested in learning how to read tarot, make it very easy for you. It's got upright and reversed meanings for each card, so there's no second guessing what the cards mean. It's right there in front of you. So if that's something you're interested in, it is down below. The link to my deck shop is right down below this video, as well as all of the other creators that you see here. Okay, so let's add to this. Angels and Spirit Guides for Sagittarius in love and life, first half of October. Can you guys overcome the challenges here? Do you want to talk to this person? We've got the Star. Okay, so there's still hope here. Some of you guys might even be focused on an Aquarian here. The Star card is hope, faith, renewal, inspiration, opportunities, rejuvenation of a connection, a fulfilled wish. Your wish might just come true, or certainly your person's wish might come true, as far as giving this another try, giving it a second chance to revive this connection. And then we've got the Knight of Wands coming through here. Fire energy, that's your own energy right here, Sagittarius, or you could be focusing on another fire sign here. Knight of Wands is somebody who is fearless, action-oriented. You know, this is somebody who doesn't just sit around waiting for things to happen. They make things happen. But it's interesting because the Knight of Wands is somebody who can have a bit of a temper. Okay? So they tend to fly off the handle. Or this could be you too, Sagittarius, where you might have said things that were very hurtful, perhaps. Clashing. Fire and ice. The Knight of Wands, though, is somebody who's very charming, very sexy. They tend to do things very impulsively, but they could also be a very passionate person. So this could represent the masculine here in this reading. So if you're a feminine tuning in, watching for a masculine, give them some time to be able to create movement, to take some sort of action, to start talking again, to open up lines of communication here. There's still hope. We also have the King of Pentacles. So for some of you, you might be focused on an earth sign. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. This is a very abundant person, very prosperous. They're very secure. The King of Pentacles is a leader. This is somebody who is faithful. They're not wanting third-party situations. They're not messing around. This is somebody who's very mature, very grounded. Okay, and maybe they weren't like that before, my feminines, you know? But you've got somebody that might be coming towards you, ready to take action, ready to commit. Maybe they weren't the type to commit before, you know? But my feminines, you're coming through as this Queen of Swords. So you might have gotten hold of that sword and cut this person out of your life because they had gotten themselves involved with other people. You know, you just want honesty and the truth in your partnerships, and you weren't getting that perhaps from this person. So some of you guys detached, you decided to just be independent and just be on your own. And you made it very clear. You set up those clear boundaries when it came to your person. It's like, look, I'm not putting up with none of your bullshit. All you want is this direct communication with your person. For them to be honest with you, to not play games with you. The Queen of Swords can represent a mother figure, somebody who's a single mother. Some of you guys might already have children together. Clearly you're in separation, or have had children from previous relationships, if that applies. Let's see what else here. And then we've got the Four of Swords. So fear, here we are. It's right there. This person definitely saturating themselves in that energy of fear and anxiety. They're stressed out. They're feeling overwhelmed. You know, that whole mental overloaded feeling of the Four of Swords. And sometimes what a person needs is just alone time to be able to rest, take a break, to just relax and recuperate from this whole experience. And I feel, Sagittarius, some of you guys certainly needed that. Your person needs it too, which is why we're coming down to timing. You guys clearly had a very painful ending with that Ten of Swords. Backstabbing, betrayals, painful endings. They ruined what you guys had. The relationship collapsed. It fell apart. You guys severed ties. You went your separate ways. And maybe you really felt defeated when all of this went down, and they could as well feel that way. But here's the thing. You can recover from that. We've got the Ten of Pentacles coming up directly after that. Financially, things might ultimately be looking up here. You know, it can represent coming into money, long-term success. For some of you guys, you might even marry into money. But also when it comes to the Ten of Pentacles, this is someone who might ultimately be your perfect match. But right now, you guys are in separation. But moving forward and healing from this situation and giving it the time that's necessary for that healing to happen, you guys can make this work and find happiness in the relationship and security and stability in the partnership once again. You guys might be apart right now, but I feel energetically you still feel this connection. You're still feeling this person's vibe, Sagittarius. It's almost like you guys might have even finished each other's sentences when you guys were together. That's how in tune you guys were back then, and you might still be in tune, even from a distance. But clearly you guys have had your fair share of challenges here. Okay, so let's add to this with my Sugar and Spice Oracle. A little naughty, a little nice is the theme of this deck. It can have some challenging messages in here as well. So let's take a look and see, Sagittarius, what presents itself here when it comes to this relationship, this connection and separation. Can you guys bring that back? We have Scotch Bonnet. I knew I shouldn't have crossed the line. I knew this intense heat and passion between us would get my ass in trouble, but you were so worth the burn. Okay? So lines were crossed here. Boundaries were crossed. And again, for some of you, it was a third-party situation. Intense heat and passion, you know, clashing, fire and ice. We also have peppermint coming through for some of you. This is tapped into the winter season, the holiday season, which is coming up sooner rather than later, Christmas time. I love the cooler months of the year. Who needs to turn up the thermostat when I have you with me? I feel safe, warm, and protected in your arms, feeling so incredibly loved, appreciated, and cherished. And no other can jingle my bells like you. Okay? So just being able to be with you, Sagittarius. And I mean, the holiday season, that is Sagittarius season. Okay? So this could be happening right around Sagittarius time, when you might hear from this person, or when you guys are able to repair the damage in the partnership. We have peanut butter coming through also. We have been through some bumps on the road. It hasn't always been easy, but we've gained wisdom from the experience and have overcome the difficult times. We've also learned the 3 most important lessons when it comes to having a successful relationship, and it's time we spread the news. Patience, balance, and joy, also known as PB&J. Okay, so if you're able to relate to this, Sagittarius, clearly, yes, you have hit some bumps along this road of love. That's been a part of your journey with each other, but I feel it can be fixed, it can be revived, it can be brought back, as long as you're both open to at least talking, to just see where it goes. If anything, to heal the hurt, the pain that you guys have been through as a result of the breakup, or anything painful that you might have said to each other. Okay, so that's what's coming through from that. All right, guys, so let's add to this. Let's grab some insight from the Romance Angels deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius in love and life for the first half of October. So, no, this has not been an easy journey. Some of you guys dealt with third-party situations. And yes, very important to love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Absolutely. Because you have to be able to fill your own cup of love first before you can experience that love that you're looking for beyond yourself. I'm not surprised to be seeing codependency, because I do feel for some of you guys, you were dealing with somebody who had a drinking problem. They were addicted to that. So that needs to be addressed. That is a part of your person's healing journey. That cannot be swept under the rug. That needs to be addressed for sure. And for some of you, perhaps you feel that this is your soulmate. And it says it here. Yes, this is your soulmate. And the two of you in separation, ultimately still thinking about each other, loving each other, missing each other. And perhaps it's just a matter of time for you guys to reconnect. The passion, it's here. Okay? That passionate connection that you still feel so drawn to them. Let your friends help you. They are your support system. They are here for you. If you need that shoulder to lean on, absolutely rely on your friends, even family. Release your ex is coming through here. So obviously you guys are in separation because you've already released this person. We could also have a troublesome ex here who's causing drama between you and this person that you want to come back into union with. So if that's the case, then that could have contributed to why things fell apart. And that simply needs to be addressed. But here we are. A reconciliation is certainly possible. Someone from your past coming back, Sagittarius, and the angels confirming that this could be the one for you. This person is the one. No need to search any further. This is your person. This is the one for you. Okay, so it's possible for you guys to come back together to fix what is broken here between the two of you. All right, guys, so let's add some dialogue messages from the 5D Love Messages deck. This is Volume 1 by Calico Moon. Some of these messages could be from you, Sagittarius, to your person, or from your person to you. Angels and spirit guides, please. I wish I knew how you felt about me. Okay, so they have really been getting in their head over where your feelings are. How do they stand with you? They're very curious, and more than likely that's the case because you guys haven't spoken. They haven't spoken. This is a struggle for some of you, and this is a part of the challenge. I still have more to learn from my karmic partner. Okay, so they're with a karmic, Sagittarius, which is why it comes down to timing, which is also a contributing factor why there has been issues between the two of you. For some of you guys, you're dealing with a person whose ex is a karmic, and maybe they've chosen to go back to this ex. They haven't released this person. Maybe that's why it's presenting itself here that way. Look at this. They miss talking to you. That keeps popping up here. Communication, open to talk. Okay? But things are cold right now. You guys are clashing. Things are locked off or blocked off from communication here. They miss it though. They miss you. Next message. Look at this. I have never loved anyone as much as I love you. And perhaps some of you guys, you really needed to hear this. I have to work on myself right now. I feel that that's actually a good thing, that they're working on themselves. It's much needed, and perhaps during this time, Sagittarius, you need to work on parts of yourself too, because nobody's perfect. Everybody's got something to work on. And lastly, I'm spying on you. Okay? So they're keeping tabs on you for sure. More than likely on social media. Or through friends or family. They might even be asking about you. You know, through mutual friends. It's like, hey, how is so-and-so doing? And what are they up to? Are they seeing somebody new? You know, they're just really curious as to where you're at. Okay, so let's add some additional insight, guys, from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck. Let's see what else we need to know here for this reading. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius in love and life, first half of October. So yes, there's a chance for reconciliation. But for those of you who are dealing with somebody who hasn't detached from a karmic, you know, it's just time for you to focus on yourself and your healing journey. And maybe that's why you block them off, because they're with somebody else still. Okay, so if that applies, take it. If it doesn't, of course, that doesn't apply to your situation. Inner strength. I gave my all, everything I had inside me, but it wasn't enough. Was it ever enough? Am I good enough? Why am I standing here heartbroken? I don't deserve this. I'll be all right. I'm strong. This pain is trying to shatter me. I won't let it. I will overcome. So no doubt this has been a very painful journey for some of you guys, and you've really had to tap into that inner strength to be strong, to realize how resilient you are and that you can come out on the other side of this pain. You absolutely can, and you will. Heartbreak. I can't handle this pain anymore. It's tearing me into a million pieces. My heart is on the floor. I can't eat. I can't sleep. It's too much. Too overwhelming. Let me just go to sleep and never wake up. I'll never recover from this grief, this heartbreak. I can't go on. So remember, guys, how we have codependency. Okay? So I really feel here somebody's got addictions that they're dealing with, whether that's tied into alcoholism or drug abuse. This is how they are choosing to handle stressful situations. They take it to the extremes, and it's not good for their health. It's not good for them, their mental state. You know, it's just not healthy. So somebody's dealing with this, and they need to work on that. They need to heal from that first. So until they do, they're not going to be able to come towards you with the right type of energy, because they need to throw all of those energies into themselves. We also have reasons coming through. I've tried to move on. I've tried to forget. I've tried to love again. I've tried to remind myself that the reasons we had to let go of one another were good reasons. But when two hearts are destined, there are no good reasons. This distance, separation, my grief and loneliness from missing you, it's all too much. Please come back. Okay? They can't handle it. They're struggling. So they might be drinking themselves into a stupor, or they're just, doing drugs, or just doing very toxic, unhealthy things. And perhaps you know this, Sagittarius. And the thing is, it's not your problem to fix. It's their issue, their problem. And I feel that's why it comes down to timing. Right now is not the right time for that reconciliation. They've got some things that they need to address in their life. But they definitely want to have more adventures with you, okay? In time, hopefully that's possible. This has been a fantastic voyage between you and I. I can't wait to share more days and nights with you, always enjoying each other's company. There are no awkward silent moments. There never has been. You're my favorite adventure. I'm ready for more. And who's to say that you guys can't have that? It's just that right now is not the right time. And last message, we have fulfilled. Somehow the universe knew that I was unfulfilled, something missing in my life, but I always tried to hide the pain through a tough exterior that covered such vulnerability. When we met, I was empty. My cup is now overflowing with love because of you, because of you. And I feel, going back to this message, drinking from another cup of love, they were empty at that time, and therefore their way of resolving all of that was to enter into casual relationships where they were drinking from another cup to another cup to another cup, and none of it fulfilled them. And then here you come, Sagittarius, and you are the one. You're the only person that was able to really fill and fulfill this person's cup of love. You were able to do it for yourself, and therefore you were able to help them do that for themselves, and you guys together were able to fulfill each other in the connection. But somewhere along the line, you guys hit a bump on the road and had to go your separate ways. And until this person heals whatever parts of themselves are broken, then it's going to remain that you guys are in separation during this time. So work on yourself, whatever part of your life needs it, and your person, they have to do that on their own as well. Especially those who are dealing with addictions. That is a part of their journey, not yours, okay? Unless, for some of my Sagittarians, that is what you are dealing with in your own personal life. All right, guys, so that's what's presenting itself here. So let's close this out with some final guidance from your angels. Messages from the angels deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius. This deck isn't always about love and romance. It could certainly offer you guidance tied into your life. So we'll see. Let's take a look and see. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius. Some final guidance, please, for Sagittarius. We have Azure. Forgive me, I'm always mispronouncing this card. Azure. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. So for some of you guys, you can still have that happy outcome that you're hoping for when it comes to this person, but they have to have a very happy, successful outcome for themselves first. Okay? And then you've got Angel Francesca coming through also. What do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. Okay? So whatever it is, it doesn't just have to apply to your love life. Just get rid of the negative vibes attached to it, and that's the energy that you will be putting out into the universe, which will help the universe in turn manifest things for you. Okay? We've got Angel Celeste coming through also. A happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. this movement will usher in positive new energy. So some of you guys are looking to move to a new location, possibly have gotten a new job. So these are all really good things that are coming in for you, Sagittarius. And sometimes you need to change your scenery in order to create change in your person's life as well. Once they see you've got your act together, hopefully that's what's going to light that fire under their feet to do the same for themselves, their own life. Okay, and then we've got Desiree coming through. No, the conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help guide and comfort you. Can this apply to your love life? Yes, because you're being asked to wait. There is that reference to timing. But this can also apply to other areas of your life, so take it for how it resonates. And then we've got Angel Isabella. Yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. So trust your judgment, trust your intuition, because we've got a card here letting you know you got to wait and have patience, give it time. And we've got a card here that says it's the right time. Okay, so follow your intuition here. Trust your heart that the decision that you ultimately will make will be the right one. All right, guys, so that's what I've got for you this time around. Sagittarius, I do hope whatever part of this resonated with you, that it helped you out. And if you are interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below. That's it for now, guys. Thank you so much, as always, for being here, for tuning in, your love and support, and I will see you real soon. Take care.